if I'm coming or I'm going, just a one-armed man on this boat. I keep a rolling.
That's right.
I can do it all over again. Do it again. Do you like it when we sing our songs? Do it again. Everybody help me sing along. We're gonna do it, baby. Do it all over again. Yeah, we're gonna do it, baby. Do it all over again.
Dan Johnson, you sing, I'll drive. Thanks to our friends at Classic Chevrolet Buick GMC, Cleburne, Texas, for this bad-ass 2019 GMC Sierra Denali.
I feel fancy.
Give me one adjective people use to describe your music. I've got one, but I want to see what other people say.
Eclectic. There you go.
Okay.
Know what you were looking for? Yeah, let's hear yours. Yeah, no, I ask people all the time. People will always say, man, that music's like, there's so many different things you're doing, like so many different styles. It's eclectic. And I was like, well, that just means I'm crazy. But yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Sexy. It is, man. It's sexy. I think that's why my wife digs on you so much, man. You're a good-looking dude, but you have a sexy voice about you.
Tell me, Mary Magdalene, did you get your old job back again when the fella you were following was gone? Did the beauty of your faith replace the error of your ways? Or did this world push you right back where you were from? Can you mend the tears and tatters as we rip the cloth apart? Can you sew the seams together with the gold that's in your heart? The gold that's in your heart.
You ever listen to Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell?
Yeah.
I always wanted to be like a big operatic rock star. That would be me. That'd be like my dreams if I could ever get like a 9-piece band behind me and like backup singers and an organ and everything and just do like a full like rock opera. I don't think anybody's gonna let me do that, but
Put it on your bucket list, dude.
it should be on my bucket list. You know what?
What?
I consistently check things off my bucket list. I should totally put that show on my bucket list.
That would be cool.
Oh, I'm so doing it.
What's the last thing you marked off your bucket list?
You know the last thing I marked on my bucket list. Kristofferson.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That was at out in Abilene, right?
Yep. Yeah, that was at the Outlaws and Legends Festival. I found out, I thought I was going to be out of town. I found out he was headlining. I was like, there's no way I can make this show. And then quite literally, like the week, like 2 days before, I found out that I didn't have to be out of town, and I just started calling all my friends. I was like, does anybody, this show's been sold out forever. I said, does anybody have a way to get me this show? I need to be there. I need to at least see the man, but I will work my ass off to meet him. And sure enough, late night before, Houston Hall gets a hold of me. He says, you're never gonna believe this. He said, but I just came up with the backstage VIP pass. Get your ass out here. And so I just loaded up. I grabbed my collection of Kristofferson albums, but I grabbed my favorite one, man, the Border Lord that it's like, God, that's the best album he ever put out. And I camped out back behind by the buses. I missed the whole festival.
Really?
Camped out by the buses waiting for that man to show up. And everybody's like, dude, you've been standing here 6 hours. Don't care. I'm gonna meet Kris Kristofferson. Yeah. And so sure enough, this limo pulls up and the doors open. I'm like, oh my God, it's him. I'm about to meet him. I get all excited. And Ben Haggard, Merle Haggard's kid, gets out, and Noel Haggard, his other son, gets out, and all the Merle Haggard's band gets out at that point. And Kristofferson's not there. And I'm like, well, what's going on? So I stand around waiting. I chat with Ben Haggard. He's a real cool guy, real quiet, real soft-spoken, sweetheart. And I'm standing around, and I don't know, maybe 30 minutes later, this beat-up minivan. I would not joke you. I would not kid you about this. I'm trying to watch my language, and I don't really know how to say things without saying swear words. I have like a large vocabulary, but I also like using swear words a lot. But this beat-up minivan shows up, and the back opens, and there's guitars in the back. And I'll be damned if like Kristofferson doesn't just like hop out of the passenger seat of this old minivan. I'm like, no way, you're too cool for school, man. So he's standing there, and Ben Haggard walks up to him, and I said, Ben, can you introduce me? He's like, come here. So I said, and like I'm trying super hard not to fangirl, but I'm shaking, like my hands are literally shaking.
Too late, man. You had already fangirled.
Oh, dude, it's pretty rough. And so I said, dude, I know you're in a hurry. I know you got to play this show. Just to let you know, I've been a songwriter for many years. You changed my life. This album changed my life. This is my favorite album of all time, and it would mean the absolute world to me if he would sign it. And I said, and even if not, I just want you to know what you've meant to me as a songwriter and what an inspiration you are to me. And so he sat there and he's like, man, God bless you. We just talked for a while.
Really?
He's like, yeah. He's like, somebody give me a marker. And come to find out, he's not even allowed to sign stuff because he got old hands. He got arthritis. And so he signs this album, and it's on my wall now. I framed it soon, like the second I got home. But yeah, bucket list, got to meet and actually talk to Kris Kristofferson.
Mark it off.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Man, that the first time you and I like started doing this in the radio show and everything, and you said, we really drive people to make a bucket list and mark things off because that's how you live,
Intentionally.
Intentionally, yeah, an audacious life. And I was like, you know what? I think that's a good idea. I've told my family about it. My mom just went skydiving, or not skydiving, hang gliding a while back. Yeah, because we talked about the bucket list thing, and I'm like, man, you get one time around in this whole life, as far as we know. You may,
that's cool, man.
You can pick out the coolest things about it. And so, yeah, my mom went hang gliding, and so thanks to Drew for encouraging my mom, unbeknownst to him, to go hang gliding.
I love that story
she
too.
Didn't even pee her pants. I was really proud of her.
Okay, good.
No, that's a big thing for mom.
It's hard to see because there's no polish on your crown. And for all the grime and nursery rhymes and troubled times you've seen, you hold the world together at the seams. Well, the ruler wasn't fair from his pedestal up there as he ran around for all the world to see.